Tito, we're going to do a very quick rapid fire round of questions.
Perfect. Shoot it.
Flour or corn tortillas?
Corn.
Austin, Texas or Torreon, Mexico?
Austin, I guess.
Tequila or beer?
Tequila for sure.
Mountains or the ocean?
That's a hard one. Mountains, I would go for mountains.
A weekend of Netflix and chill or a weekend of adventure?
Adventure, all the way.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Hotels or Airbnb?
Airbnbs.
Flights or road trips?
Road trips.
Zoom meetings or in-person meetings?
In-person meetings.
Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings, all the way.
Working in pajamas or working in business suits?
Pajamas.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Well, we have been in business for 7 years, basically connecting all these tech talent market that relies in Latin America and connecting them to US companies. So right now we have partnered with even more than 100 companies, and we're talking about publicly traded companies, globally leading companies such as Pinterest, Zapier, Q2, FreshBooks. We even signed agreements with Google. They have hired engineers from CodersLink. So yeah, that's what we do. We have connected more than 200 developers to all these companies. It's not just about us just connecting people to a job. It's about changing lives, helping people land their dream job. So yeah, it's way more than that. I was born and raised in Mexico. My parents have the resources to send me to study my bachelor's degree in the US. So like myself, probably there are just 1 or 5% of people that have the resources to come here to the US in Mexico and in Latin America. So that's where everything started. I mean, I started with this passion of actually providing these opportunities that I was lucky enough to have, but 98% of the population in Mexico and in Latin America doesn't have. So I went through the whole experience of actually getting a working visa and getting a job in the US. Initially, I was working at a project connecting Mexican startups to the US, and I was usually getting approached by all these engineers in Mexico, but getting them connected to these job opportunities in the US. I initially was very personable. I mean, I would actually go and pick them up at the airport. I would take them to process their social security, get them into their apartments, help them get landed here in San Antonio and get them their dream job. Those were the initial 10 developers, 15 developers, and initially I started actually helping bigger clients start building bigger teams and not just relocating them to the US, but actually globally, I mean, in Mexico and Latin America. And that's how it got started. So initially, I think it was back 5 years ago. I was part of the first cohort. I was back then in San Antonio, living in San Antonio, looking to move to Austin. And I think I came to one of the meetups. I used to go to those events to actually get clients or companies that would be interested in increasing their diversity and hiring Mexican developers. I actually got to talk to Ashley Jennings, who was also part of DivInc back in the old days. She heard what I was doing. She was really inspired and excited about what I was building. Connected me to Preston, talked to Preston about the opportunity, and he got me the opportunity to be part of the first batch. Really grateful for that. Right now we're raising, I mean, we have bootstrapped. We're profitable, we have bootstrapped our growth. Last year we grew 186%. We sold more than $3 million in sales, and we're gonna start raising our seed round. DivInc is really helping us get connected to angel investors, to VC firms, get the initial investors committed, and I mean, yeah, move the needle to finally closing that round. Companies or startups from any size always need community. Community building is one of the most important responsibilities of the CEO. It's not what you know, but who you know. And right now, for example, DivInc has been a great resource that have connected me to investors in not just in the Austin area, but also in Houston, and also in other parts in Texas. So, I mean, connecting with the other founders, helping each other, it really helps you to get to the next level. I would encourage it to any other startup founders, connect, do a lot of community building, because it's not what you know, but actually who you know. Never give up, and also don't wait for the right moment to come, because it's never gonna come. It's always the best moment to start. It's today, not tomorrow. And also, there are gonna be hard days, but I mean, it's part of life. I mean, just keep up, be resilient, go and make it happen.